map number 2. Forest KINCAID starting on the defensive side, and their sniper in Evan has to be the main focal point here off the start.
I think GB will take all of your comments except that he plays the angles of AG. I think GB thinks he's better than AG. I can see it. I can already see it. You know, there's a flair in those plays, Cat.
Oh well, GB. Well, I need more. I need one more takeoff from you guys. Okay, just to confirm.
Oh, almost pulled a Cisco there. Yukish with the shot to the slums field. Does not find any connection through dumpsters at all, but a couple of wall banks might just serve him well. Joke, on the other hand, has been positioned perfectly well to shut down Type E if he does manage to stand right back up. Evan, beautiful wall bang. He knows exactly where to score those, but just a hit mark and the defending player slides away in the nick of time.
Yeah, I love the positioning here for we're seeing from LVX right now. They have the players at the fountains check with the broken wall handled there by Joke, but now they're trying to go for the rotation here, looking to go for a all-out push at the B side, and they're gonna find the first blow, taking down GP.
Yep, GB, beautiful shot, but instantly traded out by Flacco and Damia. CBR4, too easy. Yukish manages to walk away with that, and Flacco does help him out, but Kurt is there to sort it out. It's going to be now Yukish, a 1v2, DLQ in hand. Doesn't circle around, spots it out, but the CBR4 already with the ADS gets an easy one.
Yeah, Kurt, he was one of the players from Forest KINCAID that had a lot of first blood up against Jigjag on day 1, and I really expect him to be one of the players to create the plays here for Forest KINCAID at the defensive side, and I love the take from them. They just played it passive, waited for LVX to create the push.
This time things of course get slowed down once again. We're looking for those wall banks courtesy of the snipers on both sides. Evan did manage to score one earlier, but it was just a hit mark. Hopefully you see a conversion coming through this time round. Joke, great positions, but it doesn't seem like it's the kind of timing you will see an aggressive LVX. Concuss, does he get the check mark? Trophy blade, and Evan, what a snipe! Joke barely had a moment to respond.
Gets him with that one-shot delete, and with that play, that makes it a 4v5 situation. One less angle to worry about, but Light there for the trade. And looking at the defense here so far for 4S, they just make sure they got one player holding that broken wall just to counter the push at the A side, and they also have a player holding down the fountain so that they can spot any players getting to that broken area.
Pace is still slowed down here. They're not taking any risk as Yams and Light both find one for each of them. GB and Damia down and out of the equation. Evan might be able to save the day here as the sniper, but Kurt shuts one down. Yukish taken out, spot yet another player. Goes back in for the retail on the slide. Gets nothing out of that.
One plant here at the B side. 40 seconds for 4S to actually take this. Kind of in a split situation right now. You have to make Kurt be the playmaker, but he gets spotted by Light. That's going to make it a 1v3, and 1v3, it takes a miracle to happen. And now you're going to be stuck up against Yam. So you get jammed with that CBR4 kicking you up on this close range. And that's going to be a map. That's going to be a round win being won by LVX by planting that bomb all towards the B side.
Fantastic back and forth between the two. You see a little bit more aggression out of LVX in the second round. But let's see how the defense is going to be for Forest KINCAID yet again as the snipers find their positions. It's going to be Evan and the number 4 trying to take a mid shot straight towards statues. Will not be able to connect this yet, but if he just steps to the left towards garage, perhaps can walk away with a free one.
Yeah, but Kurt overextends and Yam there to pick him up, and that's going to leave 4S off to a disadvantage here, making this a 4v5. Once again, you do not want a player to get taken down at the first 30 seconds, and with Light dropping TP once again, he's going to find a double here, and they can open up the plant at the B side.
Yeah, LVX, that's a crazy fight coming through from them as the attacking side. That was a very aggressive guy in terms of Light's play. And Evan as the final player gets the hit mark on him, and they just beautifully finish it off with the CBR4. 2-1. Third round didn't really seem much of a challenge for them.
Yeah, I mean, it all went down to Kurt. I mean, the guy held down that broken wall, but when he saw that there was a guy holding down an angle, he decided to go out and push, and that lived it to a 4v5 once he got taken down.
Lower, Yam stacks one up. Light, Flacco, Jacko, everybody hitting those shots, and Kurt all alone can't do much. Does happen to connect one with the Fennec as the bomb gets planted. Kurt goes crazy, only for Light to once again show up with the Switchblade to easily pull yet another round back for LVX.
It doesn't even need to go in for that plant, man. They just had to go in for the eliminations because they were confident that they can win those mid-range, those close-range gunfights at the fountains. And once they held down the position at the bricks, that's where they had more cover to their favor, and that's where they find more of the eliminations.
And Light is just a little bit too quick on that Switchblade. No one can keep him down just yet. Yams! Smoke wears out and Damia gets caught out. Yams just beaming everybody down. Yukish and Light stepping up as well. Evan once again the final player for the snipe gets it. Doesn't get punched down just yet. And Light will show up to shut down Evan as Yams goes down. 4-1. Started off slow, but the pace is finally picking up, Cali.
Yeah, as soon as they had the keys to victory lined in for them, get those first bloods, they just immediately got confident. And on that round, they don't even need to actually put that bomb down because they had been able to push in way behind enemy lines. And Joke here finds the first blood, opens up that mid map.
Yams a little close, but Light and Yukish once again making light work of all of these players. And JB trying his best to fight back, but instant trade back and Type just some illegal shots as Light and Flacco once again. Quick rounds. This is just blitz fast in comparison to how we started this SND.
It was just a steamroll coming in for LVX. Light already having 12 kills to his name, and he has been able to needle through the defenses of 4S KINCAID here with that Switchblade. And he's the guy that you want to watch out the most because he's been doing most of the damage up close.
5-1. And it seems like we have a little bit of a slower pace this time round. The defending team of LVX not choosing to rush as they were doing the past few rounds where they did have the bomb. And 4S KINCAID on the other hand, they're all just trapped on the other side of the map. Nowhere to go except that B-bomb side. Sorry, that A-bomb side that dumps this. They do try to focus on there, but the bomb's just nowhere near Evan. Beautiful snipe. Yukish taken out. Can he find another one though?
4v5 situation here. They are still looking for corners that they want to pick, but you can see he picked the wrong angle. Yams is going to be on the left side of that map. Evan finding a double here at this round number 7, and they will be able to open up that B side, but it's not yet over though. They have to convert and finally finish this player in Flacco to finally win a round. It took them at least 6 rounds, or it took them 5 rounds actually.
Yeah, 5.
To get themselves to score second.
That's just insane if you are 4S KINCAID. I mean, what more can you do out there? These guys are just steamrolling you on the attack. But now with the bomb in their hands, they get to dictate the pace a tad bit. And slowing the pace down seems to be helping 4S KINCAID perfectly here. Evan, opportunity yet again, but he aims at the wrong spot. Joke. Easy snipe for him. Kurth on the other hand, LK24, but he needs to deal with Yukish, who's playing the long range as well. And here comes Joke, positioning himself at a pincer. But Kurth gets the advantage as Joke slides around. LK24 beams him down. Yukish trades it out with that information. A double long range, and GB shuts him right back down. Back and forth we go for a 3v3.
Yeah, and now GB could tease up the rally here, fighting that double, even providing a better approach here for 4S KINCAID. Again, they had a slow start, but they're slowly picking up their momentum here at the mid game, and they have to convert this into a round win, not give LVX an opportunity to score match point.
Light finds Damia and gets a double as well. T2P finally finds a little bit of life, and Yams finds the clutch. And that's match point for LVX. From a round that you thought was most definitely gonna go to 4S KINCAID. That's so unfortunate.
The counter by the bricks was uncalled for there for LVX. It's just the right 3 at the right time, and KINCAID had no response whatsoever as they were eliminated one at a time.
I mean, Light is just playing this on a whole other level, man. That Switchblade in his hands just makes him just slip and slide around the battlefield like he's weightless. Gravity is just no factor for this guy. Yams now just behind the wall. Evan, can he find the connection with this? My goodness, I don't know how he took that.
Oh, Evan, what angle did you just take? How did you get an elimination onto Flacco? Just gave your team that 4v5 advantage, and you can go and try to open up the A side even further, but you got to deal with Yams here. It's going to be on a tight end, trying to close this one up with a CBR4. It will be taken there by Kurt. So actually, they won the trades. It's a 4v2 now.
4v2 advantage to 4S KINCAID. Joke and Light. You know him, man. He can beam down 3 players, no problem. But Damir sorts him out. And it's all up to Joke. 3 kills in the match so far. Can he make it 7 just from this round in itself? Joke gets tagged up. Beautiful reach out. But Kurt already had him tagged up. And it was an easy finisher. Holding LVX at match point is 4S KINCAID trying their best to survive.
Yeah, you're asking for a perfect game here for Forest KINCAID. They have to win the next 3 rounds to force overtime and hope that they can win those rounds. And for Forest, they have to continue up and get those first bloods here. Evan has been doing a great job at that. And he just have to make sure he wins this battle up against Joke.
Evan was close. Almost gets it yet again. Unfortunate for him. Missing it out 2 times in a row. That was a free kill for Evan, but that might just eat away at your confidence a tad bit, Dakali.
Yeah, and now you can see the defense here by LVX. Gonna be on a start slightly, more of the aggression as they send out Yams all the way to the garage to go for the flank.
Yep, and the backstab. And unfortunately, the victim might just be the bomb carrier. Player number 2 meets it. Bomb carrier will he get shut down? Calls for backup as well. Yuki shows up and Yams gets the bomb to his team. Unfortunately, this has to be an LVX round as Evan mightily fights for his life. Takes down the first player. They're going in for the execution. Can he get the LK9? Grenade on the ground. Tries to get away and Yams just melees his back. Punches his spine. Breaks it in half. 7-3 is LVX for the 2-0.
Yeah, Evan, they